This Friday, it's a day to celebrate trees, and today we caught up with the chairman of ReTree Western New York to talk about how the group is making sure new trees are planted and cared for in our community.
When people get together and do this, it really does build a camaraderie of people.
Since 2006, Paul Maurer has been on a mission to replace all of the trees lost in the October surprise storm and then some. The group's first planting was on Arbor Day in 2007 when volunteers planted 2,000 trees, and they've been going strong ever since.
There were 57,000 trees approximately that came down during that storm, not only in Buffalo, but about 17 area communities, and we help with all of those.
Now the group is concentrating on the city of Buffalo.
Not only drought, but windstorms, snowstorms, things that just are always happening in the atmosphere that are really creating havoc with trees, not to mention this little bug, this little green bug called the emerald ash borer that came in around the early 2000s.
ReTree plants a variety of species to make sure a significant number of trees aren't all wiped out by a pest like that again. When the trees are planted, they want to make sure someone in the community commits to watering them for 3 years. Volunteers will be out planting trees all over Buffalo this Friday and Saturday. And don't worry, if you've never done it before, someone will teach you.
With the roots, you want to make sure they're spread out well into the ground. You put a good, healthy amount of soil on it. Make sure there are no air pockets in there. Make sure the tree is nice and straight. And then fill it in with the rest of the dirt and stake it and tie it, and make sure it's watered well for the first 3 years of its life at least, and then you should be good.
And since we've gotten rain recently, the ground is good for planting trees right now. ReTree is also always in need of donations, and there's one big thing on the wish list.
One day is that we can actually get maybe a company that could help us, or an individual that has pretty good amount of funds. We need a good watering situation. We usually put these bags at the tree. So what we'd love to do is be able to come along when there is a drought or when there's a lack of rain and fill that bag and make sure that it's watering the tree. Because the homeowners sometimes aren't available to do it. They're of little means, maybe they don't have a hose even. So if we can fill that void and keep these trees watered, that would be great. So we'd love to have a watering truck or something like that.
If you would like to help plant trees this Friday or Saturday, I have ReTree's contact information with my story online. Thank you for joining us for Most Buffalo today. We'll see you back here tomorrow. First at 5 with Scott and Mary Alice starts right now.